everybody. Hey, we have this beautiful 1967 Mustang Fastback GT that I wanted to talk about today and let you know about some of the upgrades to the car and what we have done throughout the last several years on the car. And first of all, what we'll do is let's talk about the motor, and I'll let you know about some of the stuff we did with the motor. So here we've got a 428 Cobra Jet, and basically a couple of upgrades that we had done is we put power steering in. The car did not have power steering, so we installed power steering, all Ford period correct power steering. The chrome valve covers all were an addition, make it period correct as much as possible. The other upgrade was we took the Edelbrock carburetor off and installed a Holley 750 Brawler, and that made a big difference to the car. Taking the Edelbrock off and installing the Holley, it made a big difference to the car. Boy, that's so tight there, I can't take that off, so that's okay, but it's a Holley 750 Brawler underneath there. Aluminum radiator, Griffin 2-row, 1.25 rows, no overheating issues. Added the shroud 7-blade clutch fan that we had done to it. Power steering, power disc brakes, obviously, Wildwood brakes up front, drum in the back, and those were all rebuilt. So basically, with the carburetor change, big improvement to the engine, really opened up the engine, and in my opinion runs a lot better with the Holley than it did with the Edelbrock carburetor on it. The other thing we did is we did install dual exhaust, 2.5-inch dual exhaust, and put some Black Widow Race Venom 250 mufflers on it. Is the mufflers we have on it. It actually sounds pretty good, and I'll start it up later so you can hear to the sound. Listen to what it sounds like. But take a look at the interior. Black, and basically console, upper and lower consoles, 5-speed. We took the 4-speed out, installed a Tremec TKO 5-speed. We also installed the classic industry gauges to the car. I do have the old gauges still at home, but we installed the classic, they work fine. And then with the 5-speed transmission, much better on the highway driving here in California. So, you know, on the freeway going 70 miles an hour, 75, I'm around 22, maybe 2,300 RPMs, where with the 4-speed, we were more like around $3,000, over $3,000, 3,500 with the RPMs with the 4-speed, so that was a problem. So the 5-speed took care of that, no issues. Again, upper, lower consoles, and with the 5-speed, much improved for highway driving. Really happy with that. The other thing we did is we ended up putting 6-leaf leaf springs on. So the leaf springs, I replaced them with 5-leaf, but there was still an issue with the 5-leaf, and we ended up going to Chariot Springs in Bloomington, added the 6-leaf. And with the 6-leaf now, there's no issues with it bottoming out or the rear tires rubbing at all. You can see the Ford 9-inch rear end in there, the Ford 9-inch 331 Yukon Posi with Yukon 31 spline axles in the rear end. That's all rebuilt and brand new, along with the 6-leaf leaf springs, Ford 9-inch. And really, rim to rim, it's all brand new, but there's no issues with it bottoming out or rubbing at all, no matter what kind of a bump I hit or driving it down the highway. There's no issues whatsoever with that added extra 6-leaf in there. The front shocks were replaced with Hotchkiss shocks in the front, along with Hotchkiss frame connectors. Those are welded in frame connectors, tied the unibody together. So with the frame connectors, big difference, a lot more solid. And again, no issues with how this car runs. No overheating issues. I know a lot of people have Mustangs with overheating issues, or with the clutch fan and the two-row Griffin illuminator. I don't have any heating issues whatsoever. It runs cool and really nice. Right now I'll start it up so you can hear the exhaust from the rear end.